Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I posted a YouTube video, but I'm going to do a flip through of my 2019/January 2019 setup in my new bullet journal. I'm using Lamone? Lamone? Don't know if it's gonna pick that up or not. I put stickers on it to spruce it up. It comes with a pen loop on the side and two bookmarks. The two bookmarks, and then there's a pocket in the back. And it gives you some little tabby things. I got this off Amazon. It was like $12.99, and the paper is super thick, so, and it lays completely flat when you open it. Like, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and then the paper is like super thick, so you can really go ham on it if you want to. But I got this. I found this from watching It's Me Andy on YouTube. She used this for her bullet journal in 2018, and then she got the same one in 2019, but the cover is black. I will link her channel in the description and watch her videos because her bullet journal setups are fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. But anyways, let's get into this. So this bullet journal doesn't come with an index, so well, okay, I don't know if you can see it. This was like the ultimate test of how thick this paper is. This kind of like dark stain right here, and this little stain right here. I opened up a bottle of Dr. Pepper over this, and it fizzed all over the place, and only didn't go through to the next paper. It literally just stayed here. So now I just have like this, it's very faint, a very faint stain on my index, which I was quite impressed with, because I thought that this was going to be ruined and I was going to have to order another one, but I did not. So that is a good thing. But anyways, so I have my index. I tried to go with kind of like a neutral theme for the beginning of my bullet journal setup. So, because you have to look at it like the entire time, and I didn't want it to be anything like that I would get tired of. One of the things about this journal, it does have that weird page that like is like halfway like glued. So I just glued this piece of paper and this one together, and yeah. I left this page blank because I didn't know how much of an index I was going to use. I have yet to actually finish a bullet journal. This is my 4th attempt at a bullet journal. I've probably been bullet journaling altogether for like maybe a year. Yeah, I've kind of fallen off at points, but it's usually when I'm not super busy, so then I'm like, I don't feel the need to like go through and fill this thing out because I don't really have anything to fill it out with. But tonight on my year at a glance, I don't know how happy I am with this. I am trying to teach myself hand lettering and calligraphy with my Tombows, and I want to get some other smaller brushes to learn it with and stuff, so that's a work in progress. And I have my future log, which I've already filled in. I have a key, which I taped in here. So then my key is what for like when I migrate my tasks, and then I have like a color code, which is what this is for like when bills are, and like when birthdays are, and when I work and stuff. So this mainly just has like holidays, paydays, and birthdays in it right now. And then I also have a book rating scale down here because I have a spread that involves with. Also the page numbers, there's no page numbers, so you have to write them in, but I figure that's not really that big of a deal because you just kind of boop boop add it at the end, and then I added so then you can do your index, or if you just don't use index, then you have like a whole extra bit of paper that you can use. So yep, that's my key. I just kind of washi taped it in so I could like flip it out instead of having to constantly flip back to the beginning to try to reference it. And then next I have my year in pixels, because I did the year in pixels. Wow, I'm like really crooked on this. Because this is one of the spreads that I actually really kept up with in my other bullet journal, and I thought it was turning out really nice. So I decided to do that one again. And then I decided to do 19 goals in 2019. So these are 19 goals for me to achieve in 2019. And then I just have like a little quote here that says, set your goals high and don't stop until you get there. But I'm usually not the type of person to set goals, but then I usually figure out partway through the year that I'm upset that I didn't set goals, so I don't have anything to work towards. So I figure if I give myself goals, then I have something to work towards, and it'll motivate me to kick 2019's ass, because 2018 kicked my ass. And then I decided to do a YouTube growth tracker, and then I left some space down here so I could make more of these little bubble things if I end up exceeding how much I did on here. And then I did an Instagram growth tracker because I decided to start posting on my Instagram more. So if you want to go follow me on that, I will have the link to my Instagram in the description, but it'll also just be, it's also just at Kira May Petty, and I can put that on the screen over here, right there. And then this is one of my big things. In high school, I would read, well, elementary through high school, I read like crazy. Like, I would like buy books and then read them that weekend and then would have like no more books to read. So I decided to set a goal for myself because I haven't been reading as much, and I'm kind of really sad about it because I really like reading and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna write down the books, the title of the book, and then I'm gonna give it a little rating, which is my little scale on here. So I have like 1 star up to 5 stars, and then like a little scale, and then the date that I finished the book. And my reading goal is 30 books. So hopefully I make that. It would be really awesome if I surpass it, but my goal is to read 30 books. So if you guys have any suggestions of books that I should read, you should comment those below, because yes, I want to fill this page up and I want to read some good books. And then I have a bucket list for 2019. It only has 16 because I was kind of like numbered it out. They're kind of like, it's like a crazy bucket list. I figured I could do more of like a summer bucket list and stuff like that at some point, but I figured I'd get all the crazy stuff out now. Then we'll get into my 2019 January setup. So I decided for all of my monthly setups, I was gonna mark the beginning of it with washi tape, because that always seems to be a problem with me to trying to find my calendar, is I can't ever find it. So if I have the washi tape, then I can just be like, oh, look it, there's like this one green part, bing, and there we go. So I decided my theme for January would be trees. I found these stickers at Walmart. I got like 4 packs of them. They were like 97 cents, which was really nice, and they're really cool trees. And then my accent colors are just like a dark green and a dark brown to go with the trees. And then they also had acorns and pine cones on there as well. Then with my monthly spread, I went for a big calendar because I have a big wipe off calendar on my wall and I like to fill it in, so I figured I could fill this in to coincide with that. So when I take this on the go, I know all my stuff is on my calendar up there. And then I have my little trees, and then I have a YouTube growth tracker. I stole these from Amanda Rach Lee, who is like the queen of bullet journaling. I will link her channel in the description below, even though people probably already know who she is. And then I also added a Instagram growth tracker. So I have a monthly one, so then I can keep track of my growth throughout the month, and then I have the big one to track milestones, so I can like color it in and make it all fancy. And then I have a little box down here to keep track of my bills and that I've paid them on time and stuff. Yep. So then I have a YouTube posting tracker. So I upload videos every Sunday. I was really inconsistent with my uploading schedule this year, and I promise this next year, that is actually one of my goals, is to upload on YouTube regularly. And so I upload every Sunday, and so I put down the date every Sunday so I can write in the video that I'm uploading, so then I know that I'm gonna try to get them scheduled so then it's not like today. It is Saturday the 29th, and this has to go up to 30th, so I am definitely pushing it on this one. And then I also made an Instagram posting tracker. I just figured I would color in every time that I post, because I don't really have like a posting schedule on there. I just plan on posting like pictures of like me, my cats, and like my bullet journal. And then I made a wish list for the month of stuff that either I want, or my birthday's in March and my grandma's very adamant about having lists of stuff to get me for my birthday. So I figured if I start making a wish list every month, then when it comes time for her or people wanting to know what I want for my birthday or for Christmas, I can just be like, well, bam, here you go. I have a wish list for the past couple months. Go ham. And I'll check off the ones that I buy for myself, and then I can just give the updated list of what I don't have to people. So yeah. And then we'll start off with my weekly spreads. So I tried to mix up my weekly spreads for every week to try to keep it fresh and flowing. And I also planned all of my weekly spreads out for the month. I found out that if I don't plan them out for the month, I will like completely miss a week. And it's because I will like remember that I need to set it up, but it'll be like halfway through the week. So at least if I have the weekly spread set up, they'll just be like 2 blank days, and I don't have to like go through and like fill out the thing and then like add in the 2. I don't know. I'm trying to make it easy for me because I enjoy doing this, and I don't want it to be like a chore. I want it just to be something that I can just go in and fill it out and enjoy my nice setup. So this is my spread for the first week, and then the next week, and then that. Then we have this one, and then this is the last week. So I was the last week of January only goes through to the Thursday, and then February starts. So I figured I would just bump the February ones over to my February setup. So this guy is just kind of smaller. And then I decided to add on this last page, and then I ended off my month with the same washi tape that I used at the beginning. So they're kind of like, so it's like coupled together, like it ends with this washi tape. So then that's where January is. And so I have YouTube video idea dump page, because I have a habit of dumping ideas on random sticky notes and pieces of paper and sticking them in my back pocket while I'm at work or out places, or they get lost on the back of receipts in my purse. And I figure if I come up with an idea and I write it on a sticky note, it's not just kind of floating around. I'm trying to keep track of the sticky note. I can just write them down here, and then I'll have a list of my ideas, and it's not like, oh, I had a good idea. Where did I put that sticky note? Because chances are either one of my cats ate it or it got thrown away on accident. And that is the end of my January setup. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to put out... I will not be doing plan with me's because I can't plan on cameras. I found that out the hard way when I tried to plan my new year of 2018. But I will try to put out close to the end of the month, like the last Sunday of the month, the flip through of my next monthly setup. And then, yeah, that's it. If you like my videos or want to watch more of my videos, I will put a little thing here of my last video. If you like me and want to subscribe, you can subscribe over here. Please comment below what you liked about my thing, or what you think that I should add to my journal. If you think that it would work well for me and something that I would like, that would be very helpful, because it seems like I am very bad at coming up with spreads for myself that I think I would like. I just take them off Pinterest, and half the time I don't like the ones off Pinterest because they're too pretty for me and I don't feel like using them. Anyways, bye.